I'm just a 16-year-old dude who's trying to figure life out, right? And I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And what I've noticed, like people around me, when I try to inspire them or whatever, to say maybe they themselves should try and figure something out about their life, because, being 16, it's quite the age. I mean, in a few years, you're going to start actually needing to rely on yourself, be independent a little bit more and figure out which path of life do you want to take. There's a lot of different paths and they're all great, and everyone needs those paths. Society would fall if only one path was taken. But what surprised me the most is that people think, that life needs to be perfect in order for them to start. Like, I'll start when this. I'll start when X. I'll start when this happens. I'll start when I have this figured out. I'll just start when I know about this more. I don't want to go into this, without knowing everything. I want to learn a bit more about it, and then maybe I'll go. Bro, nah, that's already a no. Me, myself, if I would say that, that's just me politely saying no. And to those people, I have one thing to say, or maybe probably a few, but the thing is, you don't learn if you don't start now. You ain't gonna learn those life lessons. If you don't start now, you're probably never going to start. Because if I look at my own life, I was a very skinny little boy just a few years ago. I mean, I ain't big yet, but I bulked up a little bit, right? And if I would have just waited for that perfect moment where I knew everything about diet, I knew everything about how to work out, like that time wouldn't have come, bruv. That's how I wouldn't have been alive by then, probably. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. If you just start, no matter what your situation is, you're going to learn the most effective way. You're going to actually see how it is, what's working, what doesn't. And then you can look and learn what works for others. The first step is just to start, bruv. Just to start, bro. Do babies read and learn all the theory of walking before they do that? No, they just try, bro. They fucking crawl. They crawl, then they start trying to stand up. They fail, they fall, but they're like, nah, bro, I just want to stand up somehow. And they try to figure out on their own, and they failing. Some baby got it figured out, some baby ain't got it figured out. Maybe they try to speak in some baby language and ask, maybe, bro, what did you do? Why can't I walk yet? Bro responds, goo goo gaga. Our parents held us up and whatnot, taught us a little bit, but we took the initiative. We tried to learn how to walk. Like, if we take the same mindset as most of these people, waiting for the perfect moment, for when they know everything about this, or for the perfect conditions, well, they might just never walk then, if we use the baby example. If a baby just, is so aware of himself already, and he says, no, I have no idea how to walk, therefore I am not even gonna try. Like, bruh, just try. Just see what happens, dog. Only by mistakes are you gonna find out how you're gonna win. Bro, I would be more scared if I was winning all the time. I don't know what I might be doing right now. Fully, I don't know. But I'm figuring this stuff out. I'm editing content. I'm not editing content. I'm seeing whether or not people like that or like this. What type of content pops off, what doesn't. I don't look at all fucking theory and just, theoretically learn everything and say, oh, well, maybe this or maybe that, and I'll only do this when I know how to do this. No, I just go in straight. I just go straight into it. Just don't waste time, bro. Like I say in most of my videos, you don't know how much time you got left, and that's true. God only knows what could happen to you. God may decide, okay, it's time. Say it could even be today. I don't even know. I don't even know if you could see this video, like something could happen to me. It's possible, right? Now you might say, oh, but that's kind of like paranoia. Nah, bro, I feel like that's just awareness. You just gotta know that, okay, these days aren't to take for granted. It's like you have money in a bank account, right? But you don't know how much. And you're spending it all. So, like, brother, be careful. Spend it wisely then. Because if you don't know how much money you got, and then you're going out, like, on a fucking shopping spree, buying everything, that limit might be reached soon, bro. You don't know. So I'm just saying, bro, use your days wisely. And take action right now, because you don't know what might happen even the next minute. And you can't ever give up. Because if you got some sort of goal, no matter how impossible it seems, no matter how hard you've been trying, no matter how long you've been trying to do it for, it's possible, brother. I don't care if you're trying to go to Mars or some sort of fucking Kepler planet that is our Earth's lookalike. Like, I don't care if that's your goal, bro. That's still possible. Nothing's impossible. With God, all things are possible, dude. You just gotta get up every day and just do it. You don't know how many days you got. You don't know how much money you got in the bank. So fucking invest it. Invest it in yourself. Invest it to people you love. You don't want to live with regrets, do you? So just act. Act upon it. Because, like, come on. Do you just want to spend your life and not improve at all? Just live in pure comfort because you can? I don't, like, why? Why, dude? Some people, they don't have any comfort. You have all the comfort. And you're saying, nah, bro, I'll just start when the conditions are right. I'll just start when all this happens. You know, I'll just start when a fucking blue moon appears. Dude, no. Some people, they don't even have that luxury to say when they will start. They just do it because they need to. So, bro, don't be some sort of lazy geek, bro. I'm sorry, that's a little bit Andrew Tate lingo. Don't be a lazy geek, bruv. Improve while you can. Who knows? You might want to hit a leg day, but you say, nah, I'll just skip this one. And then boom, someone like drops a bomb on your legs, bro, and your legs shatter in all places. Now you can never hit a leg day. I mean, that's a drastic and shocking example, but I'm just saying, like, stuff like that could happen. You think of something that's progressing, let's do it. Because in the end, brother, it might not feel great now. You might not feel amazing now, and I know that. Because even recording these videos sometimes, I don't really feel like I want to do them. You know, I come back home from a hard day at school, I eat everything in sight, and then I'm all sitting like, ooh, you know? And I'm like, do I really want to go outside, trying to find a good angle, and trying to record, set this all up, and then edit, and then this and then that. But I know that in the long run, that this, not only will it help me grow, you know, mentally, because that's a mental win. I got over something I didn't want to do. You know, it's going to grow my channel, and it might inspire somebody. So it's win-win-win. And I'm not just going to sit at home and fucking watch SpongeBob like, you know, life is miserable. I ain't doing the stuff I wanted to do. Like, come on, bro. Just do the stuff. If you ever think of something good, just do it, bro. Because you're going to live to regret it. Do something. Just show up. The most important thing is just showing up. You don't gotta be perfect. Perfect is not the key word. Life isn't supposed to be perfect. And you can't even imagine that it should be. Life is never going to be perfect. And there's no routine, there's no video, there's no nothing that will make your life perfect. There's gonna be days where you're just gonna be fucking down. And you know, it might be after your highest day. So you might feel like, oh man, yesterday I did so much and today is so bullshit, bro. I'm such a failure. No, you're not. You know you're not some fucking failure. Listen, this is a good example. If you were running one day, you know, just running forward, and then the other day you were crawling forward. Yes, that is a big speed difference. You ain't going as fast forward. You ain't going as fast as you were yesterday, but you're still moving forward. But in your head, you're like, bro, yesterday I was running so hard, now I'm barely crawling. Dude, you're crawling. That's the important part. In those moments, you just gotta fucking crawl. You crawl, you get up, and then you start walking, then you start running. Because if you crawl, and then you decide to lay down, well, shit, bro. Wasted, you know? That GTA thing, like, boom, wasted type stuff. So never stop. Because it's not going to be perfect. It's on those non-perfect days where you just got to show up. You just got to do something. When you feel the worst you've ever fucking felt in your life, just do that one thing, that one thought that you're like, oh, maybe I should do that, but maybe I feel a bit like that. Bro, no, forget maybe I feel a bit like that. You're not going to feel a little bit like that after you've done it. You're going to feel like, yes, bro, even though I felt this way, I fucking did it. And you're just going to be way more proud of yourself. And not only that, you actually done something. So good job. You actually did something. It's not just some fucking mental masturbation. Like, you actually did something, bro. Well, I did. It's good job. And so, yeah, that's the main part of this video. Just show up. Just be there. No matter what it is, no matter how hard it is, just be there. Because you're gonna regret not being there. Yeah, that's all I gotta say for today. As always, quitters never win. Winners never quit. All praise be to God. Meet you in another video, bro. Bye.